Fuliza loan theft syndicate. The Banking Fraud Investigations Unit confiscated 123,000 new SIM cards whose mobile numbers were used to take up loans in January 2022 before being switched off. Seth Olale has more details.
7 out of 8 suspects ranging between 24 and 30 years were busted by officers from the Banking Fraud Investigation Unit inside this apartment located in Kiamuni, Nakuru County, as the suspected mastermind Peter Gitahi was arrested in Kitale, Trans Nzoia County in a well-coordinated operation involving DCI from Nakuru East and Trans Nzoia County. 24-year-old Isaac Kipkemoi, Gideon Rono, aged 26, 24-year-old Maxwell Ributhu, Gideon Kirui, aged 30, 33-year-old Moses Rono, Collins Kipiegon, aged 30, and 30-year-old Edwin Cheriot and Peter Gitahi were transferred to DCI headquarters along Kiambu Road for further interrogation before being arraigned. The 8 suspects are linked to a 500 million shillings Safaricom Fuliza loan theft syndicate. They allegedly fraudulently obtained 5,000 Safaricom and Airtel SIM cards that were used to take up loans in January 2022. The SIM cards were thereafter switched off. According to sleuths from the BFIU, over 123,000 new mobile phone numbers opted into Fuliza and took up loans in January 2022. Thereafter, the SIM cards were either fraudulently vacated or switched off, and efforts to reach the customers were futile. The alleged mastermind, Peter Gitahi, is suspected to have access to the National Registration Bureau database, where he develops falsified identity numbers used in the high-profile fraud. Preliminary investigations indicating that, after developing the numbers and registering the lines, the suspect will sell them to his 7 accomplices based in Nakuru, who will then perpetuate the fraud. Further, the detectives uncovered that some of the lines had been registered as Safaricom agents, where the borrowed funds would be deposited to personal bank accounts belonging to the individuals disguised as M-Pesa float. The suspects will initially borrow money from the fund and repay on time, thereby improving their credit scores until the SIM cards achieved their limits, thereby borrowing credit for the last time before disposing the SIM cards. One identity card will be used to register up to 5 mobile lines. Detectives also impounded 2 brand new Subarus, 1 Toyota Mark X, a Toyota Probox, and 2 motorbikes, which are believed to have been aiding the fraud. 14 Mobicom phones used in registering M-Pesa users' SIM cards, 7 laptops, mobile phones, 7 routers, assorted mobile lines, 1,000 Safaricom subscribers' registration forms, 200 ATM cards from leading local banks, car agreements, among other exhibits, were also recovered during the Wednesday night operation. In August 2022, managers of the Fuliza Loan Fund detected an unusual spike in Fuliza loan uptake that were way above their performance scale, and the borrowers were not repaying the loans, prompting the company to engage the Banking Fraud Investigation Unit. Seth Olale,